Hello viewers. Previously I discussed classification of choppers and um, coordinates of chopper and first coordinate chopper and second coordinate chopper. I discussed step up chopper and also step down chopper and class A chopper and class B chopper and class C chopper and also class D chopper. Like that, class A chopper is nothing but a step down chopper, class B chopper is nothing but a step up chopper, and class C chopper is nothing but a two coordinate chopper. Two coordinate chopper is nothing but uh, first coordinate and a combination of two coordinates. That is a class C chopper, and class D chopper is nothing but either first, second, third, or first, fourth coordinate choppers are called class D chopper. And now, and the first final one is type E chopper. Type E chopper is nothing but a type E chopper. So this is also called four coordinate chopper. So in the previous section, I discussed only one coordinate chopper or two coordinate chopper. Nothing but one chopper can operate only in one coordinate. Such a chopper is called one coordinate chopper. And if the chopper operates in both one coordinate and first coordinate and second coordinate, or second and third, or first and fourth, like that. If the chopper operates any two uh, coordinates by changing, by turning on the chopper and turning off the chopper, that the chopper will operate in two coordinates. Such chopper is called two coordinate chopper, and also it is called class C chopper or class D chopper. Now, the last one is four coordinate chopper. Four coordinate chopper means this is Q1, first coordinate, Q2, Q3, and Q4. If the chopper operates in all four coordinates, if the chopper operates in all four coordinates, such a chopper is called four coordinate chopper. Four coordinate chopper. Nothing but this chopper operates step down chopper in the first coordinate and step up chopper in the first coordinate. In the similarly, in the third coordinate chart, it operates the step up chopper. In the fourth coordinate, step down chopper. Nothing but first and fourth, step down chopper. Second and third, step up chopper. So in this way, only one chopper operates in all four coordinates. So what about all these four coordinates? This is generally the first coordinate Q1. This is Q1 and this is Q2. This is Q3, Q4. In the first coordinate Q1, it operates as motoring mode. Motoring mode. And in the Q2, so Q1, and exactly opposite to Q1 is Q3. In the Q3, it operates as inverting mode. Inverting mode. Inverting mode. And in Q2, so it operates as a regenerative braking. Regenerative mode. Regenerative braking. Braking mode. So regenerative braking mode. In the first coordinate, B is positive, I is positive. So nothing but it receives the power. Receives the power means motoring mode. and here current is negative and voltage is negative in the third coordinates. That's why this is nothing but which delivers the power, which is nothing but a deliver inverting mode. Inverting mode. So in the coordinate in the second coordinate, for example, this is the example of the second coordinate. If a train is moving upwards, it consumes the power. So after returning this place, while coming downwards, so the speed is greater than the previous one, and also um, there is no need to give the energy to move the locomotive downwards. So so that the speed is very high during downwards, so that we should apply brakes. We should apply brakes, so that during the brakes, by using the excitation, by using the wheels to speed through the brakes, we can regenerate the power. We can regenerate the power back to the supply. So such a process is called a regenerative braking process. So that regenerative is possible only when the vehicle is moving from hilly stations to downwards. So this is the Q1 and Q2 applications, and Q1 and Q2 applications. In the Q3, what is in the Q3? In the Q3, instead of these brakes, uh, it will operate in inverting mode. Inverting mode. So inverting mode means, for example, so this is for example, this is in this direction. The vehicle is moving in this direction. So let me clean this one so that you can understand it very easily. I will draw different diagrams so that you can understand very easily. For example, if the vehicle is nothing but in this case I am saying that vehicle is nothing but a locomotive. This is case 1. This is case 2. If the locomotive is moving in this direction, same locomotive. So you should remember that that is the same locomotive, and I'm taking the same locomotive. For example, if the track will be like this, if the track will be like this, if the track will be like this, the track will be different. Tracks will be there: narrow gauge, broad gauge, and meter gauge, and like that there are different types of stations will be there. Different types of stations will be there like this, and stations may be both side. So for example, this is Karnool, and this location is Hyderabad. Hyderabad. So Charminar is famous. This is Hyderabad. For example, vehicle is moving from Karnool to Hyderabad. So this is the way, and Illy station is there. So, and this is the another one. Same Hilly station. Same vehicle. Same vehicle. For example, if I take 4 coordinates like this, if I take 4 coordinates, this is Q1 and Q2, Q3, Q4. You can understand all 4 coordinates with this example. So V is positive here, and V is negative here, and I is negative here, and I is positive here. So in the first coordinate, so this is the first case. This is the first case. The vehicle receives the energy, and which will, by using that energy, it overcomes this height. It overcomes this height, and this is nothing but a motoring mode operation. motoring mode of operation. And while coming downwards, it will act as a regenerative braking. Nothing but to stop the speed of the locomotive, we should apply the brakes, and by utilizing the speed of the wheels, we can generate the power back to the supply. That's why that is called a regenerative, because here energy consumed and here is energy is delivering, so that generating whatever the consumed energy here is, here in this case Q2, in Q2 is the energy is generating, so that a regenerative braking will be takes place in this case, and the Q1 Q2 will be completed, and this is one direction. If I'm taking the same hilly station here, I'm taking the same hilly station here, and the vehicle moving from Hyderabad to Kurnool. If the vehicle is moving from Kurnool to Hyderabad, now vehicle is moving from Hyderabad to Kurnool, reverse, so that let us take this is Q3, Q3 nothing but here in Q1, what is the voltage and current both are positive, and in the Q3 current and voltage both are negative, both are negative, so that we should apply reverse voltage, we should apply a reverse voltage and reverse current, so that the vehicle move in different opposite direction, so exactly opposite. So this is from Kurnool to Hyderabad, and this is the direction, and here this is Hyderabad to Kurnool, so both are exactly opposite. Nothing but here the voltage is positive and current is positive, in this direction voltage is negative and current is negative, so that in that reverse direction comes under the third case. So this is also called inverting mode of operation, because inverting nothing but opposite, inverting is nothing but opposite to the first coordinate, so the name is different. Inverting mode of operation, nothing but a reverse direction of the locomotive. So if the vehicle is reached at this position, if the vehicle is reached at this position, and this will come, the vehicle without giving energy, the vehicle move with very speed towards the downward, towards the ground level with high speed to overcome the uh, to start to reduce the speed of the locomotive. We should apply the brakes. In this case also, the power will be regenerated. In this power, the power in this direction, when the vehicle is coming in this direction towards the hilly stations to downwards, the power is regenerating through the brakes and back to the supply. Such a generation is called, so look at this one, this is reverse direction, this is the reverse direction, so that whatever the power which is generating through the brakes while coming hilly stations to downward, such a generation is called a reverse regenerative braking. So just to compare second coordinate, third, fourth coordinate. In the second coordinate, I told you regenerative braking. In the second coordinate, I told you regenerative braking. Regenerative braking is nothing but if the vehicle is moving from Kurnool to Hyderabad, it overcomes the hilly stations, nothing but it will overcome the height, and while coming downwards by applying the brakes, it will regenerate the power. Such a thing is called regenerative braking procedure. But in the same case, if the vehicle is moving from Hyderabad to Kurnool, opposite to the previous one, so that reverse, we should add reverse regenerative braking also possible from Hyderabad to Kurnool also, but here reverse direction, the vehicle is moving in the reverse direction, so that such a procedure is such a coordinate is called the coordinate of operation in the fourth coordinate, the operation of the locomotive is called reverse regenerative braking. That is a simple one. So in this way, nothing but simply we can declare that first coordinate and the third coordinate operation will be same. Second coordinate and fourth coordinate operation will be same. This is the clear information which is necessary to understand the all coordinate operation in one circuit, that is nothing but a type E or 4 coordinate chopper. So let us go forward. So these are the circuits of 4 coordinate chopper. So let me push my picture somewhat upside. So I gave the application of 4 coordinate chopper. This 4 coordinate chopper application is uh, for locomotives, mostly used in locomotives, and also you can see JCBs and some lifts, hoisters that will move upside and downside, and forward and backward, and left side and right side. In such a motors, we should use a type E chopper or 4 coordinate chopper. So let us look at the circuit diagram of 4 coordinate chopper. So that you can see the 4 coordinate chopper. So this is the first coordinate chopper. This is Q1. This is Q2. This is Q3. This is the Q4. 4 coordinates. And I already told you, when the vehicle is moving in this direction, and nothing but Kurnool to Hyderabad, and this is another direction, again Hyderabad to Kurnool. So here supply must be positive and positive voltage, current must be positive, in this direction, voltage positive, voltage negative, and current also negative, nothing but reverse. That's why there are two circuits will be there. One is the battery. Look at the battery position here. Here, this is the battery position. This is the direction, positive and negative. But look at this here, reversed. The direction is reversed. So this is circuit utilized for first coordinate and the second coordinate. The first coordinate for the second coordinate, we should use this circuit, and the second circuit used for the second coordinate, because see the direction of the terminals. This is negative and positive. So to move the vehicle from Kurnool to Hyderabad, we should use this circuit, and we should use this circuit for to move the vehicle, to move the locomotive from Hyderabad to Kurnool. Nothing but both are reversed. Both are reversed, so that the terminals of the battery also should change. That's why these two circuits must be remembered. We should this 4 coordinate chopper. This is a special point we should keep in your mind to understand the all coordinate operation. First coordinate and second coordinate, the battery will be like this, and for the third and fourth coordinate, battery position terminals must be changed. Then only 4 coordinate operation will be possible. And if I take so this is the first coordinate Q1. In the Q1, chopper 1 will be operated, and C1, chopper 1 and chopper 4 will be operated, and also diode D2 will be operated. So these 3 will be operate for first coordinate chopper. For the second coordinate chopper, C2, chopper 2, D4 and D1. So this is C2, chopper, D4 and D1 will be used. So in first case, we should turn on chopper CH2, and again we should turn off the chopper. And in the first coordinate also, first we should turn on chopper 1 and 4, and we should turn off the chopper 1 and 4. And for every coordinate, these two operations will be possible. For first coordinate, chopper 1, 4 will be turned on. After certain duty cycle, both will be turned off. So if the both will be turned on, the supply will be nothing but energy will be transferred to the inductor, which will store the energy. After turn off the CH1 and CH4, which will releases the energy through diodes. This operation will be common for all four coordinates. So let us see third coordinate. Third coordinate exactly opposite to the first coordinate. So here C1, if it is C1, definitely here C3. So here C1, C2, chopper 1, chopper 2 will be there. Here opposite, chopper 2 and 3. And here diode D2 conduct, here D4 conduct. That will be different. And also chopper 2 and 4 will be opposite. Here chopper 2 will be operated, here chopper 4 will be operated. Here D1, D4, D1, D4 will be conducted, here opposite. D2, D3 will be conducted. So this will be the overview of the all four coordinates. Let us go in brief one by one so that you can understand very easily. So let us discuss initially first coordinate. So even though which I discussed that earlier, again I will discuss that one. So first coordinate operation. So let me take this one. In the first coordinate operation, CH2 and CH3 will be turned off. First of all, you should remember that one. These thyristor. So let me take pen. These are the key points. So initially we should remember that this CH1 and CH2 should be turned off. Nothing but this one and 2 must be turned off. So we should not touch both two. And then CH4 is on and CH1 is operated, which means CH4 must be turned on and also operation will be based on the chopper 1. So if both will be turned on, what will happen? This is the current flow. This is the current flow through the inductor and induct load, and this is the path. So this is the total path, current path. And in this way, this is the positive and a negative. And here also battery positive and negative. So I will draw here this inductor and this is the battery. So inductor stores energy with this polarity, and a battery, this inductor charged, and here also battery voltage. For example, supply voltage is 10 volts and the battery voltage is 7 volts. And after inductor it is charged, and the charged energy will be, for example, 4 volts. So that here total voltage will be 11 volts, which is greater than the supply voltage. So what is happened if the voltage is supply load voltage is greater than the supply voltage? So next case is CH1, CH being turned on, and the output voltage must be is equal to input voltage. For example, this is output voltage is nothing but this is the output voltage across these two. We should current start flow up to at this point, and both the voltage output voltage are positive. We know this one. Now we should turn on. We should turn off CH1 because CH4 is on. In this fourth coordinate, CH4 always turned on. CH4 always turned on. But the point is only operation is based on CH1 only. So we are turn oning and turn offing. So let me clear this one. So after turn off the chopper, So what is happening? If the chopper one is turned off, what will be the problem? What will happen? Whatever the energy stored in the inductor, because this is the voltage will be there, voltage across the inductor. So voltage will be there here also positive with this polarity, and also here battery also will be there. So that whatever the energy stored in the inductor changes its polarity negative to positive, and current flow in this same direction, and the CH4 is turned on, and this is a closed path will be completed in this way, because here chopper is turned off, and here negative with respect to positive, this is reverse biased, so that here also negative with respect to negative, even though it is forward biased, because even though it is forward biased, here switch is closed, so that this is the low resistance path, so that the current will be continuous in this direction, so that in this case both the voltage is positive and the current also same direction, even though turn off the chopper one. So this is nothing but a step down chopper, and also I told Kurnool to Hyderabad. While climbing the hills, the train movement, well, it is climbing the hill. And now let us discuss second coordinate chopper. So in the second coordinate chopper, chopper 2 is operated, and the chopper 1 and 3 and the chopper 4 kept off. Only chopper 2 will be operated. So look at this one. These are the key points. Chopper 2 only operates, which means this chopper 2 only will operate. So that if the chopper is turned on, so the chopper is turned on, and reverse current flows through the inductor. This is the reverse current flows through the inductor, and D4. So D4, where is the D4? D4 will be here, because so why current flows to the D4? Because if it is turned on, current path will be in this direction. Here chopper, there is no current direction in this direction, and here battery is negative and this is positive, so that there is no path, and here also positive and negative reverse bias, there is no path. Here negative and negative forward bias, only this is the path, to flow the current. So nothing but previously, look at this one. Positive and negative. So if you take coordinates, this is voltage and current, this is the current and the voltage. Okay, so here in the previous case current flowing is in this direction, but now current flowing is in this direction, but negative current. So this is negative supply, so that negative supply is nothing but supply terminals are reversed, because in the previous session current will be flows in this direction, nothing but this is the way, but now opposite to the previous one, so that the current will be a reverse current is flowing through the chopper CH2, because through the negative, whatever the current is flowing through the negative terminal, whatever the current is flowing through the inductor, that will be negative current. So negative current. So chopper 2 will be turned on and current flows to the inductor and to the diode. This will be the closed path. So this will be the closed path. Now, so this will be the supply, and after if you turn off the chopper 2, if the chopper 2 is turned off, what will happen? So let us look at, if the chopper 2 is turned off, so that this is turned off, This is turned off, this is turned off, this is all the choppers will be turned off, and energy is available in the inductor. Energy stored in this polarity, now it is changed to positive and negative. And the current flows must be in this direction only. Current flow must be in this direction only, towards current. And let me clean this one. So here negative and positive. Now here positive and negative. Negative with respect to diode. Here this is forward bias positive with respect to diode D1. Look at this one. This is a diode D4 will be reverse bias. There is no current flow this one. But here diode D1, diode D1 and here positive will be there. Positive inductor. So positive with respect to positive, this will be the forward bias, and negative with respect to negative, diode D4 will be forward bias. So that the current flow will be in this direction, back to the supply. So this is the path to the flow. Nothing but previously current is flowing in this direction. I is positive. Now current is in this direction. So that I is negative. Negative. So in this case, in the second coordinate Q2, voltage is positive always, current always is negative in the second coordinates. So in this direction current is negative, and also current is going back to the supply. There is also current is negative. So that output voltage current is back to the supply, which means back to the supply, nothing but the inductor is having this polarity, and also battery also will be there. This is positive and negative, and positive and negative, so that both are connected in series, so that V output is greater than the supply voltage. So that that's why current will be back to the supply, nothing but in the Q2, I already told you regenerative braking. If the locomotive is moving from hilly stations to ground, towards the ground, which means through the brakes, the power is generating back to the supply. Nothing but the whatever the generated supply and the output will be greater than the supply, so that current will be negative. So that this current will be negative is nothing but this is step up chopper, step up mode of operation. This is the class B chopper, and also this is called second coordinate chopper. Now let's go for the third coordinate. I already told you third coordinate will be opposite to the first coordinate. So in this third coordinate, chopper 1 will be off. Chopper 1 will be off. Sorry. Let me take pen. So in this third coordinate, so let me reduce the diagram. So this is the fourth coordinate chopper. Third coordinate chopper. So third coordinate chopper, which is exactly opposite to the first coordinate chopper, which I already explained. This is Hyderabad to and Kurnool, and this is the hilly station. If the locomotive is moving towards the climbing, nothing but while climbing the locomotive, so nothing but supply must be reversed. So that chopper 1 is off and chopper 2 is on. So let me take so this is the so chopper 3 is operating. So chopper 3 is operating. So this is the chopper 3. This is the chopper 3, and also look at this one. The terminals will be reversed. The terminals will be reversed. So that current flows in this way, and the current is reverse direction, and also polarity is also reversed. So here is positive. So in the previous case I discussed here is nothing but if the current, nothing but here is positive and here is negative. In the previous case, here positive and here is negative for the battery. So that the whole battery terminals will be reversed. so that battery terminals will be reversed, so that so the direction of the motor also reversed. So that the polarity E will be reversed. This is the important point we should remember. And with chopper 3 turned on, loads get connected to the source, hence output voltage and current will be negative. So already told you negative, and output voltage, output current are in third coordinate. This is also called step down chopper. This is also called step down chopper, which is similar to the first coordinate, but the vehicle is moving towards the to climb the hill. So this is a coordinate exactly opposite to the first coordinate, and which is the operation will be exactly similar to the first coordinate. Now let us take another coordinate, that is the fourth coordinate, which is exactly opposite to the second coordinate. So that this is the final one, final coordinate. So chopper 4 is operated. So in the third coordinate, which chopper is operated? Chopper 2 is operated. Chopper 2 will be operated. But in the fourth coordinate, which chopper will be operated? Chopper 4 will be operated. So chopper 4, this is the chopper 4. If the chopper 4 is turned on, remaining will be turned off. So the inductor will store with this polarity positive and negative, and negative with respect to negative. Diode D2 will be turned on, so that this is the path of flowing the current. So actually the current flow will be previously in the third coordinate will be in this direction, fourth coordinate also current will be in this direction, but current will be in this direction, the fourth coordinate. So that but the current flow in this direction, even though in this direction, but the flowing of the current is from the negative source, so that current will be definitely positive, because why it is positive? Because the current is flowing in the reverse direction. Even though if the current flows in this direction, definitely current will be negative, but current flowing with the negative terminal, so that will be positive, current will be positive. So now if the chopper 4 is turned on, current flows through the chopper 4 and diode and inductor and battery. Now energy stores energy when chopper is turned on. If the chopper is turned on, the energy will be stored in the inductor. Now if the chopper is off, the chopper 4 is off. So what will happen? So this is a negative and positive. Now it becomes a positive and negative, positive and negative. So that what is happen? Diode D2 D3. So diode D3 and D2. So D2, sorry, this is the terminals will be reversed, so that this becomes negative and this becomes positive. Previously this is negative and positive. Sorry, let me clear this one. So the inductor, while storing energy, this is negative and positive. Why it is negative? Because the supply is from the negative. Supply is from the negative. So that this becomes total current will be positive. So you should care. Care should be taken at that point. Why it is negative and current. Now while taking this is negative and positive. Now while releasing energy, this becomes positive and this becomes negative. Negative with respect to diode D2, this becomes forward biased. This will be treated as short circuit, and positive with respect to diode D3, this will be forward biased. So that current direction must be in this direction. Current direction must be in this direction, so that the load voltage reversed, already told you, but the load current is positive and leading operates in the fourth coordinate. But load current will be, this is positive, this is also in this direction, the current is positive, so that load current will be exactly, if the current is in this direction, that is positive current, because If the current is in this direction, current is negative. So let me explain again this point. If the current flows in this direction, if the chopper is on, if the current flows in this direction, current is negative. But current is back to the supply, so that current is positive. Current is back to the supply, so that current is positive, but the voltage is negative, because terminals will be positive and negative, so that voltage will be reversed. So in this way, this chopper operates in all four coordinates. In this way, the chopper, this chopper will be operates with four coordinates with some modifications. So the only modification is by changing the supply terminals, and also by changing the turning on and turning off of different types of choppers, chopper 1 and chopper 2, chopper 3, chopper 4. In this way, we can operate the chopper in all four coordinates. Thank you for watching.